How much they paid Rihanna for the Indian performance. It is Robin, a Barbadian singer, businesswoman, and actor. Rihanna Fenty was born on February 20, 1988. She is also a producer. She became well known to the public after the release of her first two studio albums, Music of the Sun, 2005, and A Girl Like Me, 2006, both of which were influenced by Caribbean music and reached their highest positions on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart. She signed a recording contract with Def Jam Recordings in 2005. The release of her third studio album, titled Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007, marked the beginning of her career as a big icon in the music industry. The album had dance-pop themes. In addition to earning her first Grammy Award, the lead single Umbrella reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the United States. Throughout her subsequent studio albums, Rihanna continued to combine elements of pop dance and R&B music. These albums included Rated R, 2009, Loud, 2010, Talk That Talk, 2011, and Unapologetic, 2012, the latter of which reached the top of the Billboard 200 chart. A series of singles that reached number 1 on the charts were produced as a result of the albums. These hits included Rude Boy, Only Girl in the World, What's My Name, S&M, We Found Love, and Diamonds. Following her departure from Def Jam in favor of Jay-Z's Roc Nation label, she released her eighth album, Anti, 2016, which displayed a newfound independence in terms of creative freedom. The album ended up becoming her second number 1 album in the United States, and it was supported by the single Work, which topped the charts. Rihanna has worked with several artists throughout her career in the music industry, including Coldplay, Drake, Eminem, Kanye West, Ne-Yo, and Shakira by way of collaboration. To say that Rihanna's performance was very outstanding would be an understatement. She sang fan favorites like We Found Love and Be Asterisk 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 Better Have My Money. The earlier in the week that she arrived, she brought crates that were packed with her luggage and the staging equipment that she needed. According to reports, the artist demanded over $6 million for the appearance. During her performance, Rihanna used dance steps that she had learned with choreographer Paris Goebel. These dance steps were utilized in conjunction with aspects of her fast-paced Super Bowl routine. Work, Wild Thoughts, Birthday Cake, Pour It Up, and Pose were the songs that she sang in the same order that she did in February of the previous year with her performance. After the conclusion of the performance, the Ambani family made their way out onto the stage to embrace her and take a selfie with her. Rihanna is not going to abstain from producing music. Back in 2019, Rihanna announced that she would be temporarily retiring, and her fans were overjoyed to see her emerge from her interim retirement. An exhilarating performance that lasted for 40 minutes was recently given by the R&B artist during the pre-wedding celebrations of the son of Asia's richest man, which took place in India. On the other hand, even though she was paid a staggering amount for her participation, the internet went crazy over what many people saw to be her bare minimum efforts once footage of the performance went viral. Despite her minimal efforts in Indian wedding entertainment, Rihanna has received criticism for her performance. After arriving in Jamnagar, India, the vocalist from Wild Things came one day before the performance that was arranged for her. Alongside her was a baggage that stood 12 feet tall and instantly gained widespread attention. On Friday evening, the performers who have won Grammy Awards ascended the stage during the pre-wedding celebration for Anant Ambani, who is a billionaire, and Radhika Merchant, who is his wife. Her performance, on the other hand, has been criticized by several individuals for being lackluster and boring in its presentation. The pop star's performance, which came with a costly price tag that was twice as much as the sum that Beyonce charged for a comparable event a few years ago, has sparked considerable discussion and discontent among both the guests and the admirers of the event. When Rihanna performed in India, she was paid $8 to $9 million and twice as much as Beyoncé. As a result of her unproductive performance, she was rewarded with a large check and a business agreement. There is something about this woman that we need to investigate, a user of X said after the recordings of her performance began to gain popularity on several social media platforms. Exactly how much money did Rihanna make from her wedding gig with Anant Ambani? The allegations that Queen Rihanna received a substantial payment of approximately $6.3 million for her appearance at the wedding have not been confirmed by any of the Indian news media where the allegations have been made. The Barbadian singer, who is 36 years old, has virtually disappeared from the music world in recent years, except for a brief cameo at the Super Bowl in 2023, where she announced that she was expecting her second child within 15 minutes. In the year 2021, Forbes recognized the singer of Rude Boy as the richest female musician and pronounced her to be a billionaire herself. After completing her performance in Jamnagar, she hurriedly boarded a flight to return to her native country. At the airport, she engaged in conversation with photographers and law enforcement personnel, which undoubtedly won her some admirers. However, opinions continue to be divided due to what appeared to be a lack of effort on her part. A further user remarked, "Rihanna is such a sluggish performer." Many people stated that she had always been like this, and that it wasn't the first time she had been lethargic on stage. "I think people forgot Rihanna used to be so lazy on stage, lol," they said. "I'm sorry, but what kind of talent does Rihanna possess?" Compared to Rihanna's sloppy attempts, Taylor's vocal control is superior, she can write, and her performances are light years ahead. A$AP Rocky has a negative influence on Rihanna's music career when she was with Drake. "Rihanna has never been so lazy on stage. What the fuck is that? Zero effort. This is not even a question that can be debated." Rihanna, the reigning queen of R&B and pop music, had a performance that was breathtaking on March 1 in Jamnagar. The audience was left speechless when the Barbadian singer took the stage by storm and performed her classics in rapid succession, leaving them unable to catch their breath. Even though she had not given a live performance in 7 years, the singer captivated everyone with her aura. On the other hand, spectators were taken aback when they saw her dancing without shoes. Rihanna walked out onto the stage without shoes, wearing a bodycon suit that was a flowing brilliant green color and being emphasized with a dazzling gown. Her costume was flawlessly matched with her support dancers, and it blended in nicely with the lavish environment that was filled with approximately 1,200 visitors. Rihanna performed at the pre-wedding event that lasted approximately 40 minutes, according to an eyewitness who talked with Entertainment Tonight. She was overjoyed to be back on stage, and she did so with a smile. On the stage, she exuded her unique energy and vibe. The icing on the cake was the fact that she had fireworks going off in the backdrop while she was singing Diamonds. The source said she performed barefoot, which was in homage to the Indian culture. This was in response to the question of why the Wild Thing singer chose to perform without shoes. When she finished her performance, she wore a pink cap, but she did not alter her outfit at any point during the performance. In what ways does Rihanna's performance in India stand out from others? The entirety of the Western audience was taken aback by Rihanna's comeback, and she delivered a performance in India that was worthy of being included during the halftime show of the Super Bowl. Rihanna's appreciation for Indian traditions and cultures was demonstrated throughout her performance. Her presentation, which was also her debut performance as a performer in the country, featured several noteworthy characteristics. In addition, she chose to wear more clothing that was covered, whether she was performing on stage or making appearances at airports. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.